Thank you for visiting the Combs Waterkotte website and our Prostitution Defense Lawyer in Missouri website page. Regardless of the crime, we believe everyone is entitled to the best possible legal defense in the state of Missouri. We have created this audio version of our website page to help you better understand our services and protect your future, freedom, and reputation. If you have been charged with prostitution in the state of Missouri, we can help. Don't face the state and court system alone during your prostitution charge. Contact one of our Missouri Prostitution Defense Lawyers today at 314-900-HELP to protect your rights and future. Combs Waterkotte is committed to handling all prostitution cases with confidential care and understanding. We are not here to judge you. We believe that everyone in Missouri, regardless of the crime they have been charged with, deserves an aggressive legal defense and to have their legal rights protected. With that being said, let's discuss hiring our prostitution defense lawyers in Missouri and setting up a free consultation with our attorneys. Prostitution defense lawyers in Missouri. In Missouri, the laws surrounding prostitution are strict, and the consequences are harsh. That's why it's crucial to have an experienced and knowledgeable Missouri criminal defense attorney by your side. At Combs Waterkotte, we have a proven track record of successfully defending clients against prostitution charges and other sex-related crimes. We are committed to protecting your rights, your reputation, and your future. Missouri Prostitution Defense Lawyer. Being charged with prostitution in Missouri is a serious matter that can have long-lasting consequences on your life. Whether you are facing accusations of solicitation, loitering, or any related offense, the stigma alone can be damaging. A conviction could lead to severe penalties, including jail time, steep fines, and a permanent criminal record, which can impact your ability to find employment, secure housing, and maintain personal relationships. We help people just like you when facing life-altering criminal charges. Speak to a criminal defense lawyer today at 314-900-HELP. Types of prostitution-related charges in Missouri. Missouri law encompasses a range of offenses related to prostitution, each carrying its own set of legal challenges and potential penalties. At Combs Waterkotte, we have extensive experience defending clients against prostitution-related charges listed in Missouri Revised Statutes, Chapter 567, Prostitution, Revised Statutes of Missouri, Section 567.020. In Missouri, prostitution is defined as offering or agreeing to engage in sexual contact in exchange from something of value. It is a Class B misdemeanor unless the person accused of prostitution knew they were infected with HIV, in which case it's a Class B felony. If you're found guilty of or plead guilty to the Class B misdemeanor, the judge is allowed to order a drug and alcohol abuse treatment program. Upon successful completion of the program, the judge may reverse the verdict or allow you to withdraw your guilty plea. Patronizing prostitution. Revised Statutes of Missouri, Section 567.030. Patronizing prostitution refers to when someone gives, agrees to give, or requests to give another person something of value in exchange for sexual conduct. It is a Class B misdemeanor unless the other person was between the ages of 15 to 17 years old, in which case it's a Class E felony. It is a Class D felony if the person is 14 or younger. Promoting prostitution, first degree. Revised Statutes of Missouri, Section 567.050. Second degree. Revised Statutes of Missouri, Section 567.060. Third degree. Revised Statutes of Missouri, Section 567.070. Promoting prostitution in the first degree is a Class B felony. First degree includes compelling a person to enter into or remain in prostitution. Promoting prostitution of someone under 16. Using, attempting to use, or conspiring to use a computer or internet service to promote the prostitution of another person. Compelling refers to forcible compulsion, giving someone drugs or alcohol so they cannot control or understand their behavior. Withholding drugs from a drug addict. Second-degree promoting prostitution means owning or controlling a house of prostitution, or having a prostitution business with 2 or more prostitutes, or promoting prostitution of someone 16 or 17 years of age. It is a Class D felony. Third-degree promoting prostitution is a Class E felony and includes helping or causing someone to engage in prostitution, finding customers for prostitution, providing people or places for prostitution, running or helping run a prostitution business or brothel, accepting or agreeing to accept money or something valuable in exchange for being involved in the profits from prostitution, doing anything that helps start or support a prostitution business, promoting travel for prostitution, Revised Statutes of Missouri, Section 567.085. Promoting travel for prostitution means that a person is committing a crime if they knowingly sell or offer to sell travel services that include or make it easier for someone to travel with the intent of engaging in prostitution. It is a Class D felony. Offering travel for purpose of prostitution, Revised Statutes of Missouri, Section 567.089. No travel agency or charter tour operator is allowed to sell, advertise, or offer travel services, tourism packages, or activities that promote, encourage, or make it easier for someone to travel for the purpose of engaging in prostitution. If a travel agency or charter tour operator violates this rule, the Secretary of State will revoke their business license. The Secretary of State can also freeze their bank accounts as part of the legal process. Persistent prostitution offender, Revised Statutes of Missouri, Section 567.110. Any person who the state can prove has engaged in prostitution or patronizing prostitution persistently. It is a Class E felony. Each of these charges requires a strategic defense approach tailored to the specifics of the case. At Combs Waterkotte, our Missouri prostitution defense attorneys have the expertise to handle even the most complex prostitution-related cases, ensuring that every possible avenue of defense is explored. Punishments for prostitution charges in Missouri. Prostitution-related charges in Missouri carry significant legal consequences that can alter the course of your life. Depending on the nature of the offense and any prior criminal history, penalties can range from misdemeanors to felonies, each with its own set of severe repercussions. Jail or prison time. Convictions for prostitution-related offenses can result in jail sentences ranging from a few days to several years, especially for repeat offenses or more serious charges like human trafficking or child prostitution. Fines. Individuals convicted of prostitution-related offenses may be subject to substantial fines, which can add a significant financial burden on top of the criminal penalties. Probation. In some cases, individuals may be sentenced to probation instead of jail time. However, probation typically comes with strict conditions, including regular check-ins with a probation officer, participation in counseling or community service, and avoiding any further legal trouble. Sex offender registration. Certain prostitution-related convictions, particularly those involving minors or trafficking, require mandatory registration as a sex offender. This registration can have a profound impact on your personal and professional life, affecting where you can live, work, and travel. Permanent criminal record. A conviction will result in a permanent criminal record, which can be a major barrier to future employment, housing, and educational opportunities. It can also damage personal relationships and social standing. Impact on professional licenses. For individuals holding professional licenses, a conviction for a prostitution-related offense can lead to the suspension or revocation of those licenses, jeopardizing careers in fields such as healthcare, education, and law. Reputation damage. Even an accusation of involvement in prostitution can lead to significant damage to your reputation, affecting your personal and professional relationships. Sentencing guidelines for prostitution charges in Missouri. Depending on your charge and the specifics of your case, under Missouri's sentencing guidelines, a conviction can lead to Class B misdemeanor, up to 6 months in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. Class E felony, up to 4 years in prison. Class D felony, up to 7 years in prison. Class B felony, a minimum of 5 years and up to 15 years in prison. At Combs Waterkotte, our Missouri prostitution defense lawyers understand the gravity of these consequences and are committed to providing a robust defense to minimize the impact on your life. Our Missouri criminal defense attorneys work tirelessly to challenge the prosecution's case, negotiate favorable plea deals, or secure dismissals and acquittals whenever possible. Defenses against prostitution charges in Missouri. When facing prostitution charges in Missouri, having a skilled prostitution defense attorney can make all the difference in protecting your future. The Missouri criminal defense lawyers at Combs Waterkotte are well versed in the complexities of these cases and employ a range of strategic defenses to protect our clients' rights and freedom. Some of the most effective defenses against prostitution charges include entrapment. In cases where law enforcement officers induce an individual to commit a crime they would not have otherwise committed, a defense of entrapment may be applicable. This occurs when undercover officers or informants push a person into engaging in prostitution through persistent or coercive tactics. Lack of intent. For a charge of prostitution or solicitation to stand, the prosecution usually needs to demonstrate intent. If it can be demonstrated that the accused did not intend to engage in the alleged illegal activity, this could be a strong defense. For example, misunderstandings or miscommunication during an encounter may negate the element of intent. Insufficient evidence. Prostitution cases often rely heavily on circumstantial evidence or the testimony of witnesses. Combs Waterkotte's prostitution defense lawyers in Missouri are adept at challenging the sufficiency and reliability of this evidence, whether it involves questioning the credibility of witnesses or highlighting gaps in the prosecution's case. Mistaken identity. In situations where the accused is wrongfully identified as the individual involved in prostitution, your defense can be based on mistaken identity. This may involve presenting alibi evidence, challenging eyewitness testimony, or showing discrepancies in the prosecution's identification process. Violation of constitutional rights. If law enforcement violated your constitutional rights during the investigation or arrest, such as conducting an illegal search or seizure, or failing to provide Miranda warnings, any evidence obtained as a result of these violations may be inadmissible in court. This could lead to a reduction in charges or even a dismissal of the case. Duress or coercion. In cases where an individual is forced into prostitution against their will, either through threats, violence, or manipulation, a defense based on duress or coercion may be applicable. This defense highlights the lack of voluntary participation in the alleged crime. At Combs Waterkotte, we meticulously examine every aspect of the case to identify the best possible defense strategy. Our Missouri prostitution defense lawyers are committed to protecting our clients' rights and achieving the most favorable outcomes, whether through negotiation, litigation, or dismissal of charges. Why choose Combs Waterkotte for your prostitution defense in Missouri? When you're facing prostitution charges in Missouri, choosing the right criminal defense attorney can make all the difference. At Combs Waterkotte, we offer more than just legal representation. We provide a comprehensive approach designed to protect your rights, your reputation, and your future. Below are some key reasons why clients throughout Missouri trust us to handle their most sensitive legal matters. We offer over 40 years of successfully defending clients against prostitution charges in Missouri. In-depth knowledge of Missouri laws and courts, ensuring a defense strategy tailored to local regulations. Commitment to challenging every aspect of the prosecution's case to protect your rights. Defense plans crafted specifically for your unique situation and needs. Handling sensitive cases with the utmost confidentiality and respect. Over 10,000 cases dismissed or reduced due or not guilty verdicts achieved to our strategic legal approach. Our team is available around the clock to provide support when you need it most. No cost to discuss your case and explore your legal options with our expert attorneys. Experience matters in your prostitution defense in Missouri. When you're facing prostitution charges, experience matters. At Combs Waterkotte, we have a proven track record of defending clients against a wide range of prostitution-related offenses in Missouri. Our deep understanding of the legal system and personalized approach ensures that your defense is tailored to your unique situation. We know how high the stakes are, and we're committed to protecting your rights and your future. Whether it's negotiating with prosecutors or advocating in court, our team is prepared to fight tirelessly on your behalf. Trust Combs Waterkotte's Missouri prostitution lawyers to provide the strong, experienced defense you need. Your future is at stake. Our expertise in prostitution cases in Missouri. Facing prostitution charges can be overwhelming, but you don't have to face them alone. At Combs Waterkotte, we understand what's at stake: your reputation, your career, and your freedom. With years of experience handling these sensitive cases, our attorneys are well equipped to navigate the complexities of the legal system and provide you with the strong defense you deserve. We approach each case with the seriousness it demands, offering personalized legal strategies that are designed to achieve the best possible outcome. Our firm's deep knowledge of Missouri prostitution laws, combined with our commitment to protecting your future, makes us a powerful ally in your fight against these charges. Our team includes a former prosecutor specifically trained in sex crimes who understands the state's strategy and knows how to beat it. Contact Combs Waterkotte's Missouri Prostitution Defense Lawyers for a strong defense. If you've been charged with a prostitution-related offense in Missouri, the sooner you have an experienced defense attorney on your side, the better your chances of securing a favorable outcome. At Combs Waterkotte, we are ready to step in and fight for your rights, your freedom, and your future. Take the first step toward protecting your future. Reach out to Combs Waterkotte now at 314-900-HELP or contact us online.